This is the Sunlight T69, which I believe is one of the most popular vehicles made by Sunlight. Sunlight is part of the Erwin group, and what this can particularly offer, which is interesting, is the price. These things start at, as you can see here, 54,000 euros. That's for this vehicle. And let's have a look at the technical information. 743 centimeters long, 233 wide, 291 high, but here we have 600 kilos of payload, so it's a vehicle 2,900 kilos in weight. Let's come to the garage. Now you could fit your bikes in there because it's pretty big. You could certainly get 2 bikes in there, but why bother when you can leave them on the outside of the vehicle? There's plenty of room there for 4 bikes, although you're going to have a little bit of strength to lift them up that far. A negative thing, though, I would say about the vehicle is the gas cabinet, which is there, and you're trying to manipulate things into that position, particularly if you have other things in the vehicle or a bit of a bad back. That is not the best place to put the gas cabinet, in my opinion. I think I'd have put another outer door for it on the other side. But as you can see, there is a door entrance to the garage from both sides. There you have the details of the garage door itself. 1050 millimeters wide, 900 millimeters high. It's a really good size, particularly when we get inside and see the bed. Now, there's a bed above the seating area, which, unless you're above, I would say around 190 high, it does give you clearance. From 190, it's going to be a bit tight for you. It's almost an L shape around the table, not quite. We have an extra chair here, which when you bring the bed down will fit along here, so you couldn't really put any hanging space in there. I always like to have hanging space in my van. Here we have the television plus a little cabinet, very big fridge and freezer. Let's come in through here into the bedroom. It's a queen bed. On one side we've got the shower, which has a cover and another cover, and beneath that cover, a feature I think is a very good one and a rare one, we've got this anti-slip pad, so get wet in there, harder to fall over. Very useful. It'll be a bit more difficult to clean, but I think it's a feature worth having. And plugs at both sides, something which is very useful, as we very rarely have our vehicles completely flat. When that comes down, you've got a bit more room as well to walk around in. Under the bed we've got a little bit of hanging and other space. There is a very large boiler and hanging space on each side of the bed, as you'd expect with a queen bed. Here, that is part of the garage, and toilet is there. Also, as you might expect, the door closes like that, and should the other bed be used, we've got a curtain which goes along the top here. I think this is a very nice vehicle for it's certainly for the price, its size. It's got lots going for it. Oh, and we also got storage under the floor here. For example, just lift that up. So there's a place to keep your beer next to the bed, where you'll probably need it. So very nice vehicle, and at a price which is quite interesting. Having said that, you're not going to see many of these on the second-hand market, and I've seen very few. But if it comes available, certainly worth thinking about. Oh, and the panoramic window, which also opens. So if you're sleeping in this bed here, you can keep the window open all night and enjoy the stars.